Shalom and good day, this is Tehillim29 back again for another indie comic review, as now I cover issue 3 of Nemesis by Mark Millar. And starting off with first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that's happening inside the story? Not so much. I felt that it sort of dropped a little bit in regards to cover connection to the story. But overall, we do get a little bit more in regards to the origin in this particular issue. So for the overall rating for the cover, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the internal art, as also along with some of the things that are happening inside story-wise. So as the story begins for this particular issue, we have Nemesis, who has taken a officer by the name of Reggie, and of course many of us think he's going to be, or some people might think he's going to be left for dead, but we do find out otherwise as we draw closer towards the middle. We get to see some of the things that he's starting to do and act upon, but we do learn that he does keep these particular officers alive. We return to a bit of a flashback, and Nemesis begins to set up an event against the military. But whilst this is happening, other things are happening on the other side of town. And of course, we get a big explosion of an incoming airplane being used as a weapon against the military. As we start to move towards the end of this issue, we see that Nemesis has actually recruited quite a number of people to help him in his cause. So for the internal art, as consistent as it was in the last issue, it was in this issue, to which I give it an 8 out of 10. Now it's time to move in relation to the story. And moving into the first things first, did it cover anything in the area of time? No, it didn't, though I think it should. Next is the area of locations, to which we had the locations of the Los Angeles, as well as the Los Angeles airport, and we also had Denver, Colorado. And last but not least, we had the cast, we have the cast of characters that made their appearance or appeared in this. We had Nemesis, who is Matthew Anderson. We also had Reggie, the Mayor Costello. And it looks to me like Nemesis has something against Mayor Costello. Not for him, but he's keeping him alive as sort of like, if I were to guess, what he's doing is maybe working on a slow torture and maybe bring down to what he did and how he's connected to his particular family. That's just a rough guess. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it's a rough guess of what might happen. Then we had Eddie Ramirez, and last but not least, the character of Wendy. The overall story rating for this I give is an 8 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.